Musou black dial. So this is sort of like Vanta black. However, it is even darker than Vanta black. It's from Venezianico. It's a dress watch and you're getting a lot of H. Moser vibes from this watch. So let's flip the camera and take a look at the new Venezianico Musou black dial dress watch. So here is the watch, and you can see that dial is very, very black. They used Musou black paint to paint this dial. It's actually darker than Vanta black, and I really love what they did here. They resisted the urge to add anything unnecessary to the dial. All you have is your minutes, your hours, a second hand, and then the logo. That logo is applied, and that is it. There's nothing at the bottom of the dial. The name of the brand isn't here. Nothing. They kept it very simple, and it almost looks a little bit like a Moser. Now, Moser are another brand, very expensive independent brand that have used Vanta black in the past. And I think they were inspired by that brand, and they came up with this. This is a very simple case as well. It's 100 meters of water resistance. You have a push-pull crown. This gets an NH35A. And it's a very affordable watch considering the paint that they use for this dial is very expensive. So that's why you don't see it being used very often. Now, what they've done here also is added a sapphire crystal that has a little bit of a raised and beveled edge. We'll get back to that in just a minute. You have a sign crown, a screwed-in case back. The case back has a little satellite on it, and this is inspired by deep space. That's what they're saying. You have a screwed-in case back with 100 meters of water resistance. You're also getting a black calf leather strap that has sort of a satin finish to it, and it is made in Italy. You have a buckle on here. It is a stainless steel buckle that is milled, and it also has the Venezianico logo. Really a beautiful watch, and I would like to see in the future, I'm not sure if they would do this without the logo. I think this would look really cool with just a completely black dial. There are brands who do it, and again, I'll bring up Moser because Moser, what they recently did was they started etching their logo into the dial the same color as the dial, so you could barely see it. You have to look for the logo to be able to see it, and I like that. It sort of gives a lot of negative space, and that's what they were going for here, and I'm just saying go the extra mile, remove the logo. I know a lot of people will like the logo, and actually I do like the way this looks, but I think it would look cool without it as well. You do get a raised boxed sapphire crystal, or it's a little bit beveled, I guess, and you do get AR coating on here. That AR coating is purplish blue. I probably would have went with a clear AR coating if that's possible, so that it wouldn't change color in different lights. I'm not sure if that's a choice that they made for a reason, but you can see that in certain angles, you're getting a little bit of a blue tinge to it. And then in certain angles, you're getting all of that black all at once, and it just disappears. It's pretty cool. And maybe they're doing that because in certain lights you want to see your watch, in certain lights you don't. I'm not sure if that's why they did that, but I just wanted to bring that up. It's basically an all polished case except for the side. So everything is polished except for the side. So the bezel is polished, the top of the case and lugs are polished, and then the sides of the watch itself are brushed. You even have polishing on the crown guards. Really cool. This is around a 40 millimeter watch, I want to say, and it is powered by an NH35. So this is actually pretty affordable. So it's a 40.3 millimeter watch. You're getting a thickness of around 12 millimeters. You get a pretty decently sized crown of 5.7 millimeters. The lug to lug on here is just about 48 millimeters, and it wears very nicely. I actually already wore this watch once, and it is very impressive. It looks a lot more expensive than it actually is, and this is coming in at around $500. Now, I believe they've actually sold out of this watch, but I think they will be restocking, and they will be restocking pretty soon, hopefully. They've taken a couple of pre-orders for it, so if you are interested in this, definitely go to their website, subscribe to their website, and check out this watch, check out more information on it. I think this is really a very cool watch for the price. There aren't a lot of brands using these Vanta Blacks and Musou Black because it's very expensive to use and it's very hard to use, and they did a really great job with this dial. Very quickly, I'm going to throw it on my wrist, then we'll wrap up the video because there is no lume on this watch. because this is a dress watch. Maybe one day they'll use this on one of their sports watches. That would be very cool as well. Very quickly, let me show you the watch that I have on my wrist today. I have the newest watch in my collection. This is my IWC Ingenieur Perpetual Calendar Flyback Chronograph with digital display. So really an incredible automatic watch that is just a beast. It's grade 5 titanium and ceramic. It was one of the most complicated watches that IWC made back in 2013, I think is when it came out. And it continues to be one of the most complicated movements that IWC use. So pretty cool. So here is the Venezianico on my 7.5 inch wrist. Like I said, this is just about a 40 millimeter watch. You also have these crown guards. And it's about 12 millimeters thick, almost spot on at 12 millimeters thick, with the black strap and that black dial. This looks cool. And like I said, imagine this without that logo. That would look pretty damn cool. Maybe I'll try and edit a picture so you can see what it would look like without the logo. But if I can't do that, I'm not really that great with Photoshop, but I'll try it out. Anyway, tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think of this watch? What do you think of Venezianico? They've been really putting a lot of work into their watches. They keep on coming up with new ideas. They came out with a really cool GMT. They use things like tungsten carbide in their watches. Now they're coming out with this. This immediately sold out very quickly. And I believe, like I said, they're going to be restocking this. So definitely keep an eye on their website for when they do. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. I will catch you in the next video.